Hola YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Beauty by Linoria across all my social media platforms. If you would go ahead and thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course go ahead and get a conversation started with me in the comment section below, and of course you can share it amongst your family and friends. But for today's video, we're gonna get right on into it. We went ahead and got the Tribe Beauty Box, and this has a lot to do with the fact that our girl Angelica Nyqvist, I'm not really sure how you pronounce her name. It's hard. I call her Angie because that's what she calls herself on her actual channel. But we're going to go ahead and get into all of the products that just came in our Tribe Beauty Box this month. So they sent us all of this in one subscription box. So we're going to go ahead and get into it and go through it bit by bit and piece by piece. Plus, using her code and her information, I was able to go ahead and snag a free item as well. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing of our Tribe Beauty Box.
You're my beauty one, taking me home. One thing really do want.
Okay, so the first item that came in is going to be from Makeup Geek. So the first thing we got in our box was this Makeup Geek Dual Chrome Highlighter in Ablaze. This is one of their shades that I've always wanted and I've always had my eye on. I just don't know why. I just never really bought it. I haven't actually purchased anything from Makeup Geek in about 3 years. And why, the why is beyond me. It doesn't have anything to do with social media influencers actually showing it or actually wanting to do anything with it. This right here on the side over here is with one layer. Over here is just one layer. This is when I actually built it up to try to see if it can go ahead and give me the blinding highlighter, because you guys know I like strong highlighters, especially on the tip of my nose. So I just wanted to see just how much it could actually build up. And as far as my skin tone is concerned, if you shear it out, it gives you a very beautiful highlight. That's really, really pretty. And this one, it actually looks like it may be a little, ooh child, like a pinky duochrome, but it's not. It's more like a bronze gold, a little bit with just enough pink for it to actually melt into the skin with a golden, it's more of a golden bronzy sheen. So it works beautiful on women of color. But if you're a little bit lighter than this, they say you would use it for eyeshadow, and I'm gonna show you why. Or you can use that for like a blush topper a little bit, if that's something that you're trying to go through, because this would definitely be too light for anyone who is, let me think. If you're any bit lighter than like an NC42 by MAC, if you're lighter than that, this may be on the verge of being a little too dark for you as far as giving you that cast on your cheeks if you try to wear it there. So this is a beautiful addition to the box, and this was one of the free additions to the box that I was able to pick out. So I'm happy about that. Next thing in the box is going to be these brushes that come in from Cleona Cosmetics. And she went ahead and picked out, what Angie went ahead and picked out in our brush was a 5-piece brush set. I can appreciate them actually wrapping and keeping, you know, the brushes separate in these little plastic sleeves that they typically do. But I wish if it was a 5-piece brush set that you could just put the 5 brushes in this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to actually individually wrap each one in plastic. Especially with all the climate issues and problems we're having nowadays, I felt like all that extra plastic was a little unnecessary personally. If you ask me, it's a little unnecessary. But these brushes are super soft. Wait a minute. These brushes are soft. Wait. It almost feels like little rabbit tails. You know, you guys know, if a brush doesn't feel like a rabbit tail to me, I hate it. I don't have time for it, because I need it to be dense enough to do what I needed to do, but soft enough to where when I'm actually doing my skin, it doesn't actually disturb or do anything with my skin. These feel like really good quality brushes. They don't feel like they're loose in the handles or anything like that, like how sometimes you can get no tea, no shade Morphe brushes, and the minute you do this, the top, the ferrule, the whole thing just pops off and you just have this. And so you're having to either glue or reattach, you know, your ferrule and brush back to the brush handle. So I really like that, and I like the fact that they are these color clear, but it goes from like a pinky to a green to a purple to little gold on the tips. Like, this is really cute. Like, this is very, very Angie. If you know her, then you know. Colorful eye makeup, the whole nine. This is very Angie. I'm really appreciative that she included this in the box for us. This is another addition that I really do like. That and the Makeup Geek, definitely like that so far. She did go ahead and give us 2 of the Sistine Herbal Collagen and Retinol Cherub eye masks. So each one has 2 eye masks inside. Yeah, I'm guessing it's 2 eye masks inside of each one. So we're gonna go ahead and show it to you. So what I'll go ahead and do with this one, I'll go ahead and use it and give it a follow-up to let you guys know, how did I like it? Did it actually work? Did it do any depuffing? Did it do any moisturizing for underneath the eyes? Typically, I just take in any type of eye mask, I just pop them in the fridge, in the refrigerator, and when I'm ready to use them, I'll take them out, put them on, and as I'm doing other stuff, I'll leave it on, and then when I'm ready to do my makeup, I'll take it off. So this is something that, hey, I'm here for. As long as I don't break out or anything like that, I'm definitely here for it. The next thing that we got is from Wanda Beauty, and this is their Lipsetter, and I got the shade on the Mauve. So it comes with a lip liner on one end and a lipstick on the other. You guys see that? So let's take it a little bit closer so you guys can see it. So looking at this, I would say this is pretty stunning. This is definitely a mauve, a very, it can be considered kind of in the nude family for deeper complected people of color, whether you're Middle Eastern, Latina, Black, or whatever. This is more of mauve, but kind of a nudie mauve. It's not a nude mauve because it's never going to give you a nude lip. But this is a muted mauve for more deeper skin tones, like my tone and deeper. This would be more of a muted mauve, but on someone who is much, much, much lighter, like in skin tone, like closer to Angie's complexion, you're going to get something that's maybe your lips but better, or it may give you that cherry kiss, that really pretty look that you could do a blotted lip with. That would be really pretty on a lighter skin tone as a blotted lip. That would be super stunning. And I like the fact that as you use them, they can actually roll back down. So I'm not too mad about this. I didn't even know they even had these. I didn't even know what this was when I first got it, but I'm happy that I got it. So this way I'll have a chance to actually play with some of the products and just really try to see, how it works, to see if I want to venture out and buy more from the brand. The next thing we got in was some Gerard Cosmetics. Been there, done that. This is a brand I've always had a very long time. And this is their Long Wear Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Mudslide. Gerard Cosmetics is one of the OG companies. They've been around for a long time. You guys remember when they used to be called Lightning Whitening? You remember that little situation they had with Jaclyn Hill? Do you remember the further situation they had with Manny MUA talking about the drama channel? What's her name here on YouTube? When they called her... Bitch. Okay, so this is the one with Gerard Cosmetics and OG packaging. This is really pretty. You guys already know that. But let's go ahead and take a look at Mudslide. I always shake up liquid lipsticks just to make sure it's not separating and doing anything weird. So that way, I try to give the formula a really great chance. Woo! Baby, that's deep. That is... Yeah, they still smell the same. They still have not did anything with these scents. This is a very strong, repugnant scent. It's not like anything to make you gag anything, but if you're not careful, this smells like crayons. And this smells like what expired makeup would smell like. If you've ever wondered, what does expired makeup smell like? It smells like crayons and Play-Doh. And Gerard Cosmetics, their makeup, liquid lipsticks, different things, they have always smelled like that, so it doesn't actually freak me out or anything about it. But let's go ahead and swatch it as far as color is concerned. Ooh. Honey child, your milkshake about to bring all the boys to the yard today, baby. Like, do you see how pretty that is? That is us. Ooh, look at Messy Boots Lynn. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. That is, dude, that is freaking pretty. It's like a caramel chocolate milkshake, but just a really rich one. Do you guys see how deep and pretty that is? Like, okay, on people of color, my complexion is gonna come across as a true brown. A little bit lighter than Kylie's True Brown K. So this is going to come across as a really pretty True Brown. And the thing about Gerard's Match, they Hydra Matte liquid lipsticks, the one thing I will tell you guys, if you're going to wear them and use them, put a lip balm on your lips underneath it. And let that sink in while you're doing your makeup, and pat most of the lip balm off, and then put this over it, and it becomes a very wearable, comfortable type of liquid lipstick. But anything else past that point, they did get a little drying, and if they get a little too dry, you're gonna get that butthole lips that nobody likes. Yeah, boo. So I'm just letting you know, you definitely want to add a lip balm or some underneath this, but you'll be fine as long as you have a lip balm with it. But on lighter complected, on lighter complexions, this is gonna give you, because it has a real slight, really slight. It has a slight red undertone, just really slight, really slight. So depending on your skin undertone is going to really reflect how this brown is going to look on you. Of course, wherever you fall, light to dark, but once you fall within that range, your undertone, whether you're olive, warm or neutral or cool, or like me, just all over the place from day to day, you fall into all the whatever, child. Anyway, on lighter skin tones, this is going to be a really pretty brown. This is going to be a really pretty brown lip. I know a lot of you guys, when it comes to certain brown lips, I don't understand. You can actually use this as a lip liner. Some of the best long wearing lipstick advices that I've given you guys is to use matte liquid lipstick as your actual lip liner, and it'll stay with you all day, no matter what you're doing, eating, drinking, the whole nine, it'll stay with you. But on lighter skin tones, let me get back to what I was saying. On lighter skin tones, this is definitely going to give you a really pretty brown look. Almost not as deep chocolate as a 90s look, but close. It's definitely like a lip color if Selena ever wore brown. This will be, she wore a little deeper brown. This would be a little lighter brown than the deep brown that Selena used to wear when she wasn't wearing her iconic red lipstick. And if you're darker than me, like dark skinned, like NC 55, deeper, you know, you start to get into that range, this is going to be a perfect nude. A perfect nude, because it gives you just a little bit of playtime to play with it and work with it. It doesn't dry down completely all the way. Kind of like the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lips, how they give you a little bit of playtime to play with it. But as I sheared it out, you see how it kind of, it's a little bit of a red undertone, but on camera, it's looking like it has a little bit of peach in it. Either way it goes, on a deeper skin tone, you could already see that's going to be a beautiful nude lip on deeper skin tone. So that's beautiful. The next thing that we got in is from Glamlight. And this is their Miracle Eyeshadow Palette, and this is 12 luxury eyeshadows, so I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys. Now, for this Glamlight Miracle Eyeshadow Palette for 12 luxury eyeshadows, this is really pretty. This is really pretty. If you're really into a warm eye with a lot of shimmers, like I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers, and they'll give you 4, 5, 6. Okay, my math isn't correct. So that's 5, 6, 7. So they'll give you 7 mattes and 5 shimmers. This is a really pretty eyeshadow palette. Heavenly looks like a beautiful, it looks white on camera, but it's not. It's a brown. It's really pretty. But let's go ahead and swatch Angelic, Amore, Beautylicious, and let's go ahead and get into these mattes. So let's go ahead and get into this deep chocolate brown called Treasure, and this purple matte that's called Fearless. I will tell you that if you look right there real close, see that? See how they're crumbly? I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that they do have a little kickback, but again, that shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'm going to show you what they look like, and we're going to go ahead and get them swatched as well. Now, swatching and using these are stunningly pretty. Okay, pay no attention to the fact that I connected that purple, which is stunning. That is a beautiful purple. It's more of a raspberry purple into the liquid lipstick. Pay no attention to that. But, boo, can we get into these shimmers? Can we? And that brown is such a pretty brown. And it's almost... It's the matte version of the liquid lipstick. It really is. It's the matte version of the liquid lipstick. So it's a brown. It's a neutral brown with just a little bit of red in there. But it's a really pretty deepening brown. And they felt so buttery and nice. But can we get into these shimmers? Oh, that's... And these shimmers aren't chunky or anything like that. But they shimmer comes off with a little bit of mica, like really, really small flecks of glitter, possibly, or mica, but that's really pretty. And some of the shimmers actually have that look to where they can go translucent almost a little bit, depending on how the light hits you, if it hits you straight on. So that was really pretty. I really like that. No complaints there. And they don't really stain. The brown stained a little bit. But let's go ahead and take a look at this red. Let's see what happens with this red. Liquid lipstick. So that means it would fade pretty nice throughout the day. Of course, reds are gonna stain. So that's something you guys definitely want to pay attention to whenever you're purchasing products. And of course, the brown. You start to get into those deeper browns, they can stain a little bit. But if you're into eyeshadow and you like eyeshadows, I can't really see that being a problem for you. And the last thing that we got, and this was one of the things that I was one of the most excited for. This is by Vixen Potion. And this is a little eyeshadow pot. And I think it's so cute that their little thing on the side says, may cause euphoria. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Oh my God, this darn thing was so pretty. But let's take a closer look at it. Now, this is a really pretty chunky glitter. That's a really pretty shapeshifter type of glitter that you'll definitely have to use something with to keep it on. But it goes from gold. It goes from gold to green to pink. I just blew this stuff everywhere. It kind of gets like everywhere. So this is one of those loose glitters, but it's a very chunky glitter with foil in it. It's so pretty, but it doesn't come off or anything like that. So I couldn't even try to get it to swatch on the back of my hand. Wherever you put it is wherever it's sticking to. And I was trying to see if you guys can get to see just a little bit more of the actual chunkiness of it. But it's just really hard to do. And this was the one that I was the most excited for because I had never heard of them. And when she was opening it and showing it on her actual video, I was just sitting there like, where have you been? Anything that shifts and shades and goes from blue to pink to yellow to green to purple, like a mermaid scale, I'm always sitting there like, say no more. Say no more. Go ahead. Please get in my buggy because I'm ready to buy you and try you out. A lot of companies have did this shape shifter stuff. So I really did like that. I'm just confused because it wasn't until I opened it that I noticed it has a different name on the front. Like it says Vixen Potion. No, I'm so stupid. Okay, never mind. So this, I guess this color, this shade is Vixen Potion. And this is by VenusGale Beauty. We're not finna do this today. I'm gonna leave everything in the description box. I'm gonna leave it on the screen for you guys. But these little things are so pretty. You can kind of see the shift right here in my hand as it shifts from a purple to a magenta to a gold. This was really stunning. I absolutely love this. You guys are definitely gonna see a look coming up with this one. But overall for this box, to be honest with you, of all of my, okay, this is gonna come across weird, but I did pick out a free item in this box. So typically you wouldn't get this many items in your Tribe Beauty box, but when I say I love this box, for this month, for this box, curated by Angie, this is the best subscription box I've gotten all year. And you guys know I get Allure Beauty boxes. I get BoxyCharm. You guys know I love subscription boxes. But of all year so far, this is the best beauty box that I've gotten this year. I'm completely happy with everything in the box. There wasn't anything in here that I couldn't use or couldn't make work for me. And although she's from Sweden, she's very, very, very fair. I'm clearly not. In the beauty world, I am a dark-skinned woman. So in real world, I'm just a brown-skinned black woman, but in the beauty world, I'm dark-skinned, baby. So the fact that she curated a box that not only looked great on her and could work on her, but it worked all the way into my shade range as well. And there wasn't anything in this box that could not work on women or men of color who were deeper than me. Nima Tang, the ones who are even darker than Nima Tang. There wasn't anything in here that couldn't work from the broad spectrum of color tones and color shades when it comes to the colors that we come in. And that is a feat in of itself. And for that, I say, good job, Angie. We're so proud of you. Anything you do, I'm going to support. I got her brush collection with Sigma. I wasn't able to get the other collection she did, but I definitely did go ahead and get this. But that's it for this month's Tribe Beauty Box. If it was anything in here that you guys saw that you guys were interested in, that you want me to go ahead and do a look on right away, or just use in different ways, or even use the actual eyeliner as a base, the liquid lipstick as a base for eyeshadow or as actual liner, anything that you guys see that you think of that you may want me to do, just let me know. Leave it for me in the comment section below, and I'll definitely add it to my video schedule. But as always, we've come to that time of the video where I just want to say thank you so much, YouTube, for watching me and spending some time with your girl today. And you already know, I don't care if it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, or late at night. Whenever you choose to watch your girl, I'm just happy you chose to come spend some time with me. And of course, until next time, bye, YouTube.